really huge fucking topic, which nobody ever told me about in my life, is that one thing that will move you forward the most, will move the needle the most, is the thing which is literally the most uncomfortable to do. The most. Always. And it's I think it's the hardest thing to practice and to continue doing daily. It is the hardest. You can do so many things. You can push yourself so hard at the gym. You can go walk up to a stranger and talk to them. You can do whatever. But as long as you identify one thing which is so hard for you to do, which is you can't even think about it often because your brain is just not functioning the way human brain is not used to be looking for discomfort. Your human brain is looking for comfort and looking for uh, something easy. And so, but in reality, the funniest thing, we always know what it is. We always know what that uncomfortable thing is. We always know what it is. We always know when we feel the most pain. We always know it. We just don't want to accept that. If we think that we think about that uncomfortable thing and even like thought of it brings us discomfort and brings us like all this like annoyance and kind of like a weird shitty feeling, we often try to rationalize why it's not the most important thing and we shouldn't focus on it, but we should. We should. For one, because it builds up the momentum, because it's gonna make us who we are. It's gonna make us the winner. It's gonna make us the problem solver. It's gonna make us build so much confidence and so much momentum in us. And second, it's gonna just move us forward. You think it's not comfortable because it's just not necessary, but it's not comfortable for a reason. It's not comfortable because it's hard to do, because nobody does it, because you haven't done it, and because you don't know how to do it, maybe even. But that's why it's exactly the reason it's gonna help you grow. It's exactly the reason. You might not think of direct outcome of it, but there is. There is. Just fucking do it. Just forget about everything and do it. It is really uncomfortable. It sucks. It's painful, especially when you control it. When you control it, you just can't avoid it. Do it. Do it. Fucking do it. It is so hard. It is. You can't. I'm telling you, you can't even think about it. Just every single day, trying to think one really uncomfortable thing to do. Really uncomfortable, like the thing which you get annoyed the most, which you just feel so discomfort. But if you, like, imagine you've done that. Imagine you've done that and it feels right. Like, technically nothing changes. You're not gonna die. The reality is not gonna change. Nothing is gonna change. But if you just do it, if you just do it, that's a huge thing. That's a huge win for you. It's a huge freaking win. Do it every day. Do it every single day. It could be the same thing, could be different things, but do it every day. Push yourself so hard every day that you just build up such a huge momentum. Your brain will not, will just not accept any challenge because it's just so easy for you now. Everything's gonna be so easy for you now if you just focus on things which are super hard. And often sitting in front of the computer 12 hours a day is not hard. Often pushing yourself super hard at the workout is not hard. Often all those things which people think we should do is not hard. This is not always what makes you successful and who you are. But those are the hardest. This is why you need to focus on those hardest things, because nobody has done it. You haven't done it. Nobody's gonna do it, but you will do it because you are great and you're unique. So figure that out. Figure out what's the hardest thing to do today. Figure it out and do it. Do it first thing in the morning. Do it as early as you can, and then you can be grateful for everything else. And don't just like do it and feel good. No, when you do it, you feel shit, and that's exactly when you feel growth. When you feel shit, if you feel like normal, if it was actually easy, probably was not the hardest thing. I'm sorry to say that, but it's probably not the hardest thing because you've done it so easily. That's not the case. I'm sorry, but that's not the case. And that's such a hard habit to develop. Just pushing yourself out of comfort zone all the time, and everyone talks about it, but nobody does it. There's a level to it. You can push yourself every day to out of comfort zone. You can do those little things which everybody tells you to do, but there are huge things which can move you way further and way better, which nobody would tell you because it's your life and your experience. And it might be something simple for someone else, for you it's not. And that's why it's hard, because you don't think about it. That's why it's hard, because your brain avoids thinking about it. It's that hard. I've been figuring out those things for myself. I've been realizing them, and that's what I'm gonna work on. Hope you will too. Enjoy.